after taking in the view at Pike's Peak, we're going to head down to Bridal Veil Trail. There's a falls down 0.4 ahead. Bridal Veil seems to be one of the most popular names for falls that we've encountered in our travels. They put a ton of money into this park. Everything seems to be concrete when it comes to the Bridal Veil trails and the more accessible trails for handicap. I think there's quite a few though that are not, but it's a small park as a whole. The longest trail is under 3 miles. So along the trail are mounds that you might just walk by if they weren't brought to your attention. These are burial mounds. I believe for the Mississippian culture, which later evolved into the tribes that you're more familiar with here in the Mississippi, like the Fox and the Osage. But these mounds are all throughout the park. There's 63 of them inside of Pike's Peak Park. While you're on the Bridal Veil Trail, once you get to the Crow's Nest, it turns into more of a, I guess, a deck type material. It's slick, but it shows tons of money went into this place. To go to the Bridal Falls, you go down, down, down. Lots of stairs. So this is Bridal Veil Falls. Sorry, but compared to everything we've seen, this is pretty lame. I guess it's interesting if you haven't really got falls anywhere else to look at in your state. But there isn't much to this, and it did rain last night, so this is plenty of water coming this way. It's an easy little hike. Looks like there's a second set, perhaps the falls down a little further. The railing system here is struggling. It's all leaning left towards the chasm here, and it feels like it could give way. So I don't know if they need to get out here and fix it, but it looks like the footings are giving out on it and it's starting to fall over. So we continued on past Bridal Veils, and this trail should take us up to the East Hickory Trail, and then we'll follow that back and connect with the Weeping Rock Trail to get back to the campground. There are a lot of steps. Wow. In front of me here is a linear mound that was used for burials. Stretches down at least 100 feet. So this is the East Hickory Ridge Trail. Not much to it. We'll take it until we get to the Weeping Rock Trail, which takes us back to the parking area. So now the Weeping Rock Trail descends back into the forest. Up here, the East Hickory Trail, which is kind of funny because it runs through an oak forest, and I'm not sure why hickory, but not terribly afraid. So we're up here on Deer Ridge, and there are several mounds here, these effigy mounds. The only thing I wish is that Iowa would put some information out to tell us if these pits have ever been excavated, what was found, anything they could about the culture. I know at this point everything would have probably been returned to the tribes that claim the ancestry of these people, and so there aren't any things in museums more than likely. But it's just a shame that they don't have anything out here to share some of that information with you.